keener insight than I expected. Perhaps you truly are the right person for this task. Quite the eye you have on you.
Hey, you know, it is what it is, Huuubie. How you doing? Wait a minute.
My vision's not too bad, I guess.
If we marry Hubert, or rather, if we give Hubert the Merc Whistle, we could have spikes forever. And I do like Hubert.
Now, if you could only pair it with some intellect, we would have a true wonder on our hands.
Then he insults my brains. Good day, good people, another fine day in the year of the Resolve Toon Day, Bravo Dave Anomaly, and Omakar Phenom is the man who has the plan, and the plan is to do some things, aren't they? I'm popping in here right now just to introduce the episode because we have a little thing, and I kind of want to capture some more of these little things because, you know, I feel like I should. During the Golden Deer route, I captured some of them, and then later on I was just like, oh, we'll just skip through them, because they never seem to be, like, super duper important.
I thought we might discuss you, actually. You wish to know more about those eldritch powers of yours, yeah?
But I saw Huuubie, and I was like, yeah, I kind of want to hang out with Hubert.
Oh, right. Edelgard said I might have a chance to get to the bottom of that. Kind of figured she'd forgotten since it's been 2 years now.
Dang.
Pray accept my apology on her behalf. It has been more trying to find answers than we originally expected. With Lord Arundel lost to the winds, it has been a trial combing through what little evidence he left behind. And of course, we are undertaking all of this in the midst of painstaking preparations for war.
Recall Lord
Lord
Arundel.
Arundel is the guy who could shapeshift like Tomas, right?
Correct.
The one who escaped?
Correct.
Correct.
However, we have recently learned that he goes by another name.
Tails. Oh, it's Talus? No, it's not, Hubert. Your information was wrong. It's Thales.
Did you figure out if my powers are the same as his? And what are my powers anyway? Not some kind of curse, I hope.
A fine question. I think it is safe to assume that you possess some form of magic. However, it is not the same ilk as the white and black magic we are familiar with.
Correct.
Yours is, shall we say, dark magic. Heathen craft that is structured differently from conventional spells.
Heathen craft.
You are familiar with those who slither in the dark, yes? People like Tomas, Kranya,
Kranya.
and Talus.
But Karanya.
We believe they
My
possess
beloved.
the same power as you.
Okay, I accept the truth.
That's tough to accept. But the similarities are too great for it to be anything else.
Still, what you think does not matter in the end, because my mind is already made up.
And what is your mind?
So what? Are you gonna banish me someplace far away because I'm too dangerous? It's fine if you do. I'm used to being cut loose. That's just how life as a sellsword goes.
Do not be absurd. If we were done with you, we would kill you, not banish you.
Well, thanks for the honesty.
Fortunately, you are exceedingly talented, and Her Majesty trusts you implicitly.
And Hubert, there's the part where you say, as do I, right?
The way I see it, we stand to profit best by keeping you in our service.
Hubert, this is the part where you say, as do I, Huuubie.
So you trust me too?
There we go.
Thanks, I guess.
But now we have a more important question to answer. Namely, how you came by your powers.
I thought I heard someone talking in here.
Yeah, it's boys chat, Edelgard. Get out of here.
We were just finishing up. Do you have business with our mercenary friend, Your Majesty?
I do. And I suspect it's related to what you were just talking about.
Oh?
Then I will leave you to it. Pray excuse me.
You should see the look on your face. Did Hubert threaten you?
No, he didn't. But also, I think it's more important to say, this, I believe, is longer than most of the mid-chapter little dialogue pieces that were in the Golden Deer. All of them. We'll continue,
Don't let
though.
it get to you. Yes, he's quite good at that kind of thing, but it comes from a place of caution.
I wish that was all that was bothering me.
I want to transform the world into a place where no one has to feel trapped by where they came from. When I am done, it won't matter where you are born, whose blood you have, or what powers course through you. everyone will be treated as equals.
It won't matter where you're born, whose blood you have, what power you got, as long as you love me. Is that a Backstreet Boys song? It might be. I don't remember.
That's what we're fighting for. And that is what this war is going to achieve.
That's what we're fighting for? A girl war's fighting
So
for?
believe me when I say this. I don't care who you are.
Where you're from, what you did, as long... I see Edelgard knows the song. She can't not know
I
it.
care about what you have done and what you have yet to do.
Well, thanks, Edelgard. I feel a little better now.
Very nice. Okay, well, I'm gonna actually finish off the rest of these things very quickly. And then we will be back, because I think it's really just, 4 quick battles. And then we'll just get the episode on the road, so I will be right back. Good day, good people. Okay, no, I actually already did that. We're a step past that. I'm ready to start this episode. We have some supports, we have some things to do, and we have the War Council meeting to attend. So, shall we do just that? I hope, I believe, and I know that we shall. Let's do it. To start off, not a bunch happened in between episodes. It was just cleaning up. I'm waiting for the tactics person to come, because when that happens, I'm going to be fiending. I'm gonna be a fool, and I'm going to be a beast. But until then, the beat goes on. And last episode, Monica was Angie. I don't even think we have any Monica supports this time. I digress. We have... Anthony Sub, who says Huuubie makes the mistake of trying to stop a lesbian. See where that goes next time. Surprised we're already seeing Fleche, and Caspar's sprite in this game annoys me because his scar goes on into his hair on it. I'll have to look at that the next time I see him. Jessica says, one of Monica's personality traits is Simps for Edelgard. Her only personality trait, actually. Huuubie can't take away that, or she'll be a hollow shell. Hi, cat. Let me see. Black Eagles is always in the mage house. That's always been the thing. But, like, I don't want this many mages. We discussed how I didn't like the mages last time. And we saw what I did to Lysithea. But I like Hubert. He is actually really fun to play as. Male Shez is voiced by Damien Haas of Smosh. Damien also voices my new favorite character, my new favorite Trails protagonist, rather, in the Calvard arc, at least. Shez doesn't have as much swagger as that guy, otherwise I'd expect him to start gushing about sweets and hot springs far more than I am. Unfortunately, this game has no follow-up to Bernie's "If I befriend a scary person, then everyone will leave me alone" scenes with Yuritsa sad. Her Majesty does not believe in polygamy. Hubert said it, not me. In a poll in 2019, the most popular male character was Ferdinand in 5th, Sylvain 4th, Felix 3rd, Claude 2nd, and Dimitri 1st. Interesting. In terms of the top 5, it was Edelgard in 5th for the females. I'm sorry, Ingrid in 5th, Edelgard 4th, Hilda 3rd, Lysithea 2nd, and Bernie as the number 1. Interesting. Gatekeeper was in 15th place, putting him higher than Ignatz, which is hilarious, who wasn't even in the top 20. 10 people said that Judith was their favorite female character, putting her as 20th most popular. I mean, I would have said it too. There was a poll on Reddit 5 years ago that had Dimitri, Claude, and Felix rather in the same spots, but Ash in number 5, and Caspar in 4 for the girls. Bernie was in 5th, Marianne was in 4th, Dee was 3, Petra 2, and Edelgard is 1st. I'm glad Petra's getting a little bit of love in that one. Didn't Edelgard say we weren't gonna raise Garrick Mach? Yet here we are, smashing walls and setting on fire. Exactly! We're doing the opposite of what she said. Petra's a trickster, the thief masterclass, and it's Avius Hubert, rather. Laughing evilly is what he does, but I mean, like, you know, he's still a sweetheart. Manuela Sedith says it goes along the lines of saying, "I heard you return to the Empire," Manuela says. I'm sorry. "I heard you return to the Empire, Manuela, rather, but I still cannot believe you would take part in this fool's errand." I won't bore you with pithy excuses, Seth rather. This is simply the path that I've chosen. And lastly, Sonic Gaming, who says, Monica will remember that, Hubert. She has a photographic memory, and she will not forget that ever. Also gave some of your opinions on our recruits, like Hubert being the GOAT, Caspar would be better in the Brawler class, even though you'll get experience for that class when Warrior Skill works it. So, I'll be real, I remember Caspar as a Brawler. I'm probably still gonna make him a Brawler, but like, we'll see. We will see. Monica's a good mage, but she's got all this competition, so kind of L. Ferdy, yeah, it could be a good Brawler. Look, we about to turn all of our mages and other people into Brawlers, which is, you know, not the worst idea. It sounds like a terrible idea, but I might do it anyway, because I think it would be hilarious. That is our ride. Although, did the Punch Club start during Blue Lions, or did it start in the Golden Deer? I think I started to fall in love with it during the Blue Lions, but I started to make everybody, like, Brawlers in the... I'm sorry, I might have started in the Golden Deer, but I might have made everybody Brawlers in the Blue Lions. I don't know. We'll see. That's a future me problem. But that is the start of this episode. Thank you, War Council. We're gonna hop into this episode, hopefully get a unit or two. Or at least a new unit or two. I'm not actually sure how many more new units we're gonna get. At least not on this path. We have a lot to get on the Blue Lions path, but I guess we do probably get a couple lions on this path. Regardless, we have people to talk to before we actually go on. Hubert, what do you have to say?
Damn.
This matter with Lord Lonato is most troubling. To think he would choose to act on his own. I suspect he could not keep his resentment towards the church in check, seeing as they executed his son. By the way, do you recall his adopted son, who was a student at the Officers Academy? You mean Ash? Yeah, I remember. You mean Ash, right?
Right.
Indeed. Perhaps he acts in concert with Lord Lonato. He does. That'll probably be how we get him, and he will be here on this route. Let me see. Hey, Monica.
Actually...
A storm of political purges has raged over the last 2 years of the kingdom, rather. The king himself judged a number of nobles having been involved with a tragedy in Dusker. Oh, well, no, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Very clearly, Dimitri, who is besties with our boy, would try to not avenge Dedu, because he's not dead, but I mean, like, hold people accountable for what happened in his homeland. But even if he removed them for legitimate reasons, rather, it's naturally given rise to a number of grudges. This may give us an opening in the west wrest control, rather, of the Central Church from the kingdom. Okay. Well, that's actually decent insight. What do you have to say? Because it looks like you're talking to her.
How can I be of service?
Just between us, it seems Lord Arundel was involved in the tragedy in Dusker. We must take care not to be lumped in with any of their ilk. From kingdom perspectives, it could be equated to saying that it was the Empire's fault. Did we ever exactly learn that Arundel what kind of did this Dusker thing? Not Dusker thing, the tragedy in Dusker. Hey, what's up, Manny?
Well, hi.
Hey, you. Hey, how you doing? You need something? You don't look hurt. Don't tell me you came here just to talk to little old me. I did. Well, yeah, you know. You know what it is. Oh, how delightful. Please sit down. You know, even a place as quiet as this could become a battlefield at any time. So it's best for us to enjoy these little conversations while we still can. Here, take a gift. I'll take some flowers.
Thank you, Dee.
No problem. It's all good. Alright, great. Let's continue. Because we don't have a ton of people to talk to yet, because we don't have, like, a massive army, but, oh, I guess we do have, like, oh, Randolph is here, and I do know Fletche's over there.
Hello there.
You were quite impressive in the recent battle. I see why Her Majesty places her faith in you. Well, he is, like, level 80-something, so she should place... He could solo all of these maps, is all I'm saying. But I digress. While I come from an esteemed noble family, that is no guarantee of future success. Still... I wish to make a difference in this battle and help make my family's life just a little easier. It's why I find myself jealous of you and... Oh no, forgive me. Let me speak of this no more. Oh yeah, you're jealous, I see. Hey, hello. Oh, that's pretty good form too. Good on you. What's up? The church's main force did not appear in the last battle. How boring. All I desire is a battle to the death with the strongest warriors. I hope the kingdom army proves worthy. I didn't actually want to give you a gift, but hey, how you doing? Pardon me. Do I have my water? Basically empty, that's fine. I like Yuritsu. A lot. Hey, what's up, girls?
Good day to you.
Oh dear, it seems I found myself living in the Empire once more. Though I was once hostile to the idea, it may be fastest and most assured way for me to finally see my house restored. Still, it's a move awash in calculated self-interest. I wonder if everyone will still accept me afterwards, huh? I'll accept you.
Sure?
Hey, everyone fights for themselves to some degree. I'm just grateful to have someone with your kind of talent watching my back. Huh? I fear you do me far too much credit, though I cannot say I dislike it. Thank you. No, I'm a big fan, but I digress. Huh?
Listen up.
Wasn't really expecting to end up here with you, but oh well, beats dying out there, I guess. Still, I guess we're heading to the kingdom next. 80, the Bert? Is that what you call, is that what you call her? The Bert, not Bernie? She's, hey, it's the Bert. Bert. Monica all care for me. It makes me hope that they'll all see something in me that maybe I don't. Huh? Usually we don't see him respond. I think that's almost fascinating. Go. What's up, the burn? Did you hear that, Atlan? My father's a Garrick Mock. I heard it had something to do with him serving as the Bishop for Edelgard, maybe. You don't think he's chasing me, right? Please say no. I'm gonna deny it. I seriously doubt it. He'll probably stay put in Garrick Mock for a while if I had to guess. Oh, that's a relief. Maybe he'll just never return to Inbar and I won't have to see him ever again. Sorry, Bernadetta. I'm sorry. Sorry, Bernadetta. I had no idea. Interesting. We do still have like a good chunk of people to talk to. Maybe this army is bigger than I thought. Caspar.
Another thing.
First the church and now the kingdom army. We sure aren't messing around when it comes to picking fights with our enemies. You're right, that scar does go into his hair and I do not like it. Well, okay, so hear me out. You could see it as the scar going into his hair, yes. But I guess you could also see it as that scar, he can't like grow hair on that scar. So like, but like it's still, I understand what you're saying, Side Killer.
Meh.
Oh yeah? Sure, I mean the kingdom's not as big as the Empire, but it's still got a wide range of fighting power, which means they've got plenty of lords whose armies you could call weak, and that's if you're being nice rather. Okay, well, I don't think they're weak, Caspar. I think you're weak. I don't. Hey, Arvel.
What do you think?
I believe you got lost in a forest near here once. Do you remember? Yeah, I do. Of course I do. Ramire Village is just over that way, or was it this way?
Tiresome.
Clueless as ever. Recognizing your shortcomings is the first step towards growth, you know? Oh, you got anything for me? Thank you! Alright, so up here... Who's in here? Oh, D!
Actually...
No matter what I do, I just can't force myself to accept the goddess or her teachings, rather. Still, seeing the Central and Southern Churches fighting just doesn't feel real to me either. Though, I did realize just how incompatible they were during our time at Garrick Mock. They probably view each other the same way I look as nobility, I guess. This might be different. Yeah, I'm not sure that's the same thing. When it comes to the church, both sides are willing to die for their beliefs. I don't think you're like that. Oh, absolutely not. I'd much rather live than die, even if it meant groveling before some horrible noble. And there it is. You know, I take a little bit of comfort in that, I guess. I was hoping I might be able to relax a little bit at Garrick Mock, but that was clearly foolish of me. It appears the time of peaceful, lazy days are over. Those days ended a long time ago for you. Truth is, most people never get to live those days. I can't even remember the last time I was able to take a load off and just relax. Yes? But you weren't doing all of that because you wanted to, I swear. Her Majesty and my father are both always far busier than they need to be. Sorry, Lenny. But hey, you got a little ring from a different mercenary last time. You won't this time, unless... Mayhaps. No, we're not.
Greetings.
Oh, I don't really care about talking to you, but sure.
Welcome.
Welcome to my shop, or what's going to be my shop if I ever open the darn thing. Anyway, I'm Anna, Makeup Pleasure. Here's the things, I'll add things. Oh, we haven't seen you on the map yet? I could have sworn we've had you on the map already. I think I'm just having... Who's back there? Ferdy. Maybe we haven't seen her on the map yet. When it comes to war, it is a more or less inevitable that the citizenry will eventually become involved. However, I wonder if Lord Leonardo amassed his army thinking we might win without the aid of the Empire. It would be quite the gamble considering how many will be caught up in the fight. Is Lord Leonardo so adored that the people would truly follow him to such peril? It sounds like it. Lord Leonardo seems like, not the GOAT, but he seems alright. Hello.
Greetings, friend.
Greetings, Commander. Nothing to report. Seems like the chief of Garrick Mach, that is the Central Church, have fled to the kingdom. And the Imperial Army is now invading the kingdom, rather? We've sure got some fierce battles ahead. In any event, I pray you return safely. Hey, thank you, Gatekeeper, my guy. My lad, my hero. Hey, Fletcher, what's good?
Excuse me.
Have you seen my brother? He's working far too hard as of late. He's actually in the training grounds right now when he should be resting. I have seen.
Right on.
Yeah, I saw him at the training grounds. He seems a little worn down now that you mention it.
Thank you very much.
The training grounds, is it? Thank you. I hope he doesn't push himself too hard and do lasting damage to his health. She cares a lot. She has a brother complex.
Excuse me.
I was about to say something wild, but we're gonna let it go. We're gonna keep going. It had to do with mothers, but I digress. I hear the kingdom is cold, but the season of spring is warmer than now, which I am finding to be a relief.
Do you think?
Which do you dislike more, hot or cold? Okay, well, I know she wants... Okay, well, I'm gonna answer my actual answer. I know she wants to say that I don't like the cold either, but I hate the heat. Oh, heat for sure. It makes my armor humid and sticky, and I can't keep a grip on my weapon because of all the sweat. It's gross.
Interesting.
I have an understanding of your reasons, but I'm still not liking the cold. Oh no, give me the cold any day of the week. That is it, and I think we're actually just ready to start. Yeah, I guess so. That's, kind of wild. So, I'm kind of at this point in this, not the series. I guess we could actually bump up some of our troops a couple of levels since we'll be going at, going to level 30. I think most of our people are like level...
between victory and defeat.
Oh, we have to look at supports. I was like, we're missing a lot. It feels like we have spent no time in the in the place. We have some supports to view. I do want to peak a couple of people with some levels. Like I'll give 80 to 30 or 29. No, just get her to 28. Levels aren't really that important, but like stats are. So that's the only other thing. Huuubie should always be, I'm gonna keep him at whatever the actual thing is. Petra is about right. I've started to care less and less about Monica when I found out she was a simp for not me. And Manuela is, I'll give her a level or two just for, you know, just cause, you know, she alright. Y'all, there's a real possibility Manuela gets our Merc Whistle. Caspar I've kind of been enjoying. I've actually gotten a chance to play as Dorothea. I'm trying not to play as her too much until we're actually close to like 40 is where we're supposed to be. But she's fun. I actually do like her mechanic a lot. So honestly, she might get a Merc Whistle too. Hubert is here. Ferdinand, I'm kind of mixed on. I love him in general, but like, he also just kind of here. I don't think anyone else really needs any level ups, so I think we're gonna call
Can't
it
wait
there.
to see how you do.
All right, now let's get these supports. That's what we all been waiting for. We have some. Constance, who do I get for you? You got Lenny's. Okay, sure. After you.
Linhart, you skipped the War Council meeting again.
Again?
If you have any pride at all as a noble, it would behoove you to start acting like one.
I have pride. Some, at least. But speaking of noble comportment, I seem to remember a certain someone who obeyed the church for a time and opposed the Empire.
Ooh.
Your tongue cuts like 1,000 sharpened blades.
Well, I'm glad people haven't forgotten about House Nouvelle.
Nonetheless, I did what was required for survival.
Survival.
My dream of regaining my family's status would be forever lost were I to perish, and I cannot permit such a thing to come to pass. All I do is for the sake of House Nouvelle's revival.
The revival? Say
That's
yeah.
lovely and all, but
It is not lovely.
Whoa. But I would think she would be like, oh yeah, House Nouvelle's revival is very
as
lovely.
the tale goes, House Nouvelle had passed down the crest of Macule for many generations.
Cease your endless yammering and listen to me.
So I am forced to wonder why it is that you, a legitimate heir to the family, do not possess said crest.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
What's more, in its place you have the crest of Noah, who was one of the 4 apostles.
Ooh.
Has your house stymied and deceived imperial investigations for generations? And if so, how?
If you aren't going to listen to me, I refuse to even entertain answering that question.
Ooh.
Well, I've grown tired of speaking, so
my
we'll have
gosh.
to continue this another time.
Wait, no, I'll answer you. Just don't treat me like dirt trodden underfoot.
Then, by all means, perhaps in the course of your explanation, something of use to House Nouvelle's restoration will crop up.
I would like that very much. Well then, to be frank, it is said that Saint Noah is an ancestor of House Nouvelle. The saint feared her crest, already rare even in her time, could prove a source of utter calamity.
Oh.
As such, she forged a magic that tricked crest investigation devices and aided her descendants.
Fascinating. And is there anything else regarding Saint Noah?
Your disdain is palpable.
Dang.
Now, does any of that sound of use to restoring my house or not?
I cannot say. I must hear the rest first.
You realize it would be bothersome in the extreme if I told you everything and none of it was helpful, yes?
That's fair.
If you wish to hear more, I must have a guarantee it will provide something I can use.
Well, that's not how this works. Oh, she is a noble.
What a bother.
She is very much a noble. She's got the laugh down pack too. She's a... I've never been more certain. That's a noble right there. You have Ferdy, which is... Oh, you do have Ferdy. Yeah, you have Ferdy's B, and I think that might be it for right now. Go ahead, D.
Is something wrong, Ferdinand? You're staring quite intently at those plants while you water them.
You're not Dorothea.
I was merely reflecting on something I saw long ago in Enbar.
Oh? What would that be?
In truth, it is nothing noteworthy. Back when I was a child, I saw a water nymph dancing and singing in a fountain along the main street. She was radiant, brilliant in the dewy light of the sun.
Water nymph.
But as an immature young lad, I grew embarrassed and ran away.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Wait a minute. That sounds familiar.
I was gonna say, we know this story.
And you're sure of what you saw? A water nymph?
Absolutely. Her song resonated within me. It was a bucolic tune sung by common folk around the capital. As I recall, she had not been wearing so much as a scrap of clothing. Anyway, once I finally mustered up the courage to return, the nymph had vanished.
Such a tale hardly seems possible.
Right?
What? That's the reason Ferdy ran away that day? No way. I've been wrong about him this whole time?
Yo, and I don't think we got this until like their A support in 3 Houses, or maybe it was their B support, but I'm pretty sure it was their A support. We might not have gotten his reason until the A support.
I mean, considering how I must have looked in that fountain... Oh no. I can't even begin to face him right now. I have to go back.
Is that Dorothea? I wonder what she's doing over there.
Uh-oh.
He's seen me. All right, Dorothea, just...
This is!
It's fine. It's all fine. Everything's fine.
This is a pretty interesting flop. Or rather, flip-flop.
Why, if it isn't Ferdy and 80.
She is blushing
What a
hard.
coincidence to bump into the two of you here.
Dorothea, your face is red.
Right?
Yes, indeed it is. Do you have a fever?
Really? I feel fine, but Well, I was just coming to check on things, but since it all checks out, I'll be going. Bye.
Wait, you could suddenly take a turn for the worse. So I will escort you back.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm fine. I'm not going far.
It's still too far to travel alone. If something were to happen to you, it would already be too late.
Ferdy saw our playthrough of that, the map where we recruit Dorothea on the Golden Deer route, and he was like, yes, you need someone who can heal by your side. Let me also get 3 healers for you.
Come now, take my arm. Or if it please you, I could carry you there.
Enough! I am perfectly fine, so just mind your own business and stay away from me.
No one appreciates obstinance, Ferdinand.
Edelgard's like, why you go and do that?
Apologies. Although, given the intensity of her rebuff, I worry she may not have liked me to begin with. Have I committed some grave wrong against her? What should I do?
She thought you did, to be honest. I kind of like that, actually. We got a whole lot of scenes to get this route. Luckily we have a whole lot of route left. Bernie, wait, maybe Bernie will be friends with this scary person instead.
Ah, Bernadetta. I see the documents I was waiting for have finally arrived.
What?
Hubert! I'm not doing anything bad!
Then would you be so kind as to hand those over? They are addressed to me, after all.
Oh, right. Edelgard asked me to bring them. Phew. That was heavy. What are all these documents anyway?
Old records of bandit activity in this area that I need for my investigation.
Not bandits.
Hey, that reminds me. I heard we had a group of bandits cornered, but they sort of got away.
Yes, a most vexing development. It beggars belief that our troops prove unable to exterminate even these few stray vermin.
Yeah, which is interesting.
Wait, are you angry?
Oh, I doubt it is worth raising my ire over.
His ire?
That's good. But you look like you're angry.
I always look like I'm angry, Bernadetta.
Bernadetta, are you aware of how your persistence often leads to the very outcome you wish to avoid?
Dang.
Yes?
In any event, my mood is what it is because I must now locate a den of rats. I will need to research previous stomping grounds, then cross-reference the location of their old lairs in order to work out where this new one might be.
Wow, that sounds like a ton of work.
Yes, but there is nothing for it. These craven rats will not re-emerge once they've burrowed into their nests.
So are these actual bandits, I wonder, or are these like a group of slitherers?
Hey, neat! I definitely understand the desire to burrow in somewhere and never come out. But when there are festivals and stuff, they might slip up and leave? Maybe? Possibly? Everyone loves festivals, except when there are people around, which is usually the case.
Bernie.
Somehow I suspect you would not emerge for even the most magnificent of carnivals. However, you and the rats may differ on that point.
Yeah?
We do what now?
Yes, of course. Unlike you, these thieves have no particular desire to live away from others. We have had them on the run for some time, which means they've not been able to earn coin through their usual underhanded work. Thus, if I were to prepare a place where they could cut a few easy purses, they might consider the spoils to be worth the risk.
Ooh.
Okay.
Did I help?
And the bait shall be a festival.
I'm going to plan the most fantastic festival.
Due to the war, we have not held a genuine festival for quite some time, after all.
And we won't now either.
So even if we do not capture the
Okay,
rodents,
it will be genuine.
and it merely brings much-needed succor to the people, I would still consider it a success. Well done, Bernadetta. You have come up with a splendid idea that eluded even myself.
I did what now?
Are you complimenting me out of nowhere? Are you plotting against me?
I'll never go to your festival.
Not particularly, no. Although I am thinking I will require your assistance in this matter from now on.
No! Someone free poor Bernie from this torment!
Oh my gosh. There she goes. She's such a goof, y'all. The goofiest. So we have one there. And I think that's the only one you have. Outside of Petra's, which will unlock eventually. Ferdy just has Edelgard. Edelgard might have us and Ferdy. No, we are close to Edelgard. We might get Edelgard's next episode. We will probably have Edelgard's next episode. Going to review yours with Ferdy. I thought we had a couple more supports in this, but apparently not.
Ah, Ferdinand. I hadn't realized you'd returned to the palace.
Sad music.
Yes, here I am. Not that I have official business like you.
Then why come such a long way? Ah, I see. You're here to visit your father.
I am ashamed to say this was my first time seeing him in his cell. My father insisted I stay away for my own safety. Though I must confess, the dungeon was not the horrid place I had imagined it to be. I was envisioning, you know, fiery hot pokers, spikes, that manner of thing.
No, it's a noble dungeon.
Then it may interest you to know that we do actually have such a dungeon. I've only seen it once myself. It's further down from where we're keeping the former Duke. It's a dismal place, one where rats scurry to and fro.
You've only seen it once, huh, Edelgard?
Rats? I do not imagine Father would cope well with that at all. While he did look haggard, it sounds as though his treatment could be far, far worse.
We're doing our best to keep him in good health. The rest will depend on his frame of mind.
Well, you will hear no complaints from me. I care only that he is kept alive and given a fair trial. And that his punishment fits the crime, of course.
Well, his punishment, the crime was pretty bad.
You'd better speed things along then, because Hubert is quickly losing patience.
A fact of which I am very well aware. The problem is that I remain unable to connect my father to many of the acts he is accused of.
Perhaps you're wasting your time. A noble as powerful as your father could easily have documents forged and witnesses bought off.
That's true.
Any records that remain will be considered far too dubious to prove guilt or innocence.
Another fact I am very much aware of. In truth, I already found proof some time ago. Proof of his corruption, that is. I discovered it while looking through his tax records. When I realized what he had done, I was ready to serve him up to the authorities myself.
Dang.
Your own father? I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I mean it. I thought I could carefully build a solid case against him while studying at the academy. However, you had him clapped in irons before I could have my case organized.
Huh.
Now there's a bit of comedy. I idolized my father ever since I was a child. Yet I had to push those feelings aside in order to muster the anger to punish him. Now I find myself trapped between both of those emotions with no resolution in sight.
Well, this is actually a really fascinating conversation.
I see. And tell me, is that the end of your story? I thought you were going to become Prime Minister. Keep me in line. Surpass me, even.
Oh, well, I did not mean...
Yeah, it seems like he's lost his bravado entirely.
You can still share words with your father and see him punished for his crimes, you know. So, if you desire resolution, start resolving matters. It's never too late.
Huh. That was one of the most serious scenes I think we've had so far. Atlan, you and Caspar are only seeing the remains. Let's do it. Naka, or I guess take us home. Country roads.
Wow, that was amazing! No wonder Edelgard trusts you so much.
You know, it is what it is.
Oh, hey Caspar. You weren't so bad out there yourself.
I'll brag a little bit.
Still, I'm pretty sure we both know who's bringing home the wins at the end of the day.
It's your boy, Atlan.
When you're right, you're right.
Oh, okay.
I can't even outshine you right now, let alone my father. Really burns me up.
You think? I don't know much about your dad, but I'd say you're on par with me at least. Maybe even better.
Sheesh, sore winner much? Just you wait though, I'm only getting started.
Okay.
Old Caspar here's gonna upstage you once and for all, and I'm gonna do it for me.
Caspar, buddy, look. I'm not even sure if you're even a quarter of the level that Atlan is. He's 80-something. I know you're 20-something. I don't think you're in the high 20s. We'll see.
Okay, but think about it. I'm a mercenary and you're a noble. I'll have way more chances than you to excel in battle, which also means way more chances to die. Meanwhile, your dad's the Minister of Military Affairs. You falling in combat definitely wouldn't be a good look.
Also true.
You've got that all wrong. Since I'm his second son, I'm completely expendable as far as he's concerned.
Yo, no, that's not how he feels.
Ever since I was born, me and my brother were treated completely different. I don't have a shot at being the heir, which means the only way I'm getting ahead in life is by proving myself in battle. I mean, I guess I could always go into politics or education or something. The point is, whatever I want to do, I've got to climb up from the bottom to do it.
I don't think that you can... You know what? I'm gonna take it all back.
The climb I picked means building a name for myself on the battlefield, no matter the risks.
I was gonna say, he's very close to Wrathbrain. I'm not sure if, a life in the academia is going to be, not his strong suit. I think if he works hard enough, he could find a home there, but, you know. I also don't think he, is keen to it, so... Be impressed with his drive or sympathize with his situation.
Wow,
We'll sympathize.
that's even harder than I imagined. Not to mention you chose the one path that's most likely to end up killing you.
Correct.
Well, yeah, I've got to live up to the reputation of House Burgleys as a military family. Probably owe that thought to my father.
Right. I guess I'm starting to get why you're so competitive with me now. But you should know, I'm not the kind of guy to back down from a challenge.
Yeah, I'll fight you.
I've been honing my craft as a mercenary for as long as I can remember. Even since I was a kid. So you can train till your muscles give out if you want. Some noble brat's not gonna beat me.
Oh, you went noble brat route.
Oh yeah? Fine. I know I'm not gonna catch up to you overnight, but it'll happen someday. Just you wait.
We'll see about that, Caspar. It will not happen overnight or nights. Or nights with a K. It's just not gonna happen, Caspar. Where is he? Love him to bits, 100%. But, Caspar, you are level 23. We're level 84. So, admittedly, you are a little bit more than a quarter, of our level. Just a little bit. So you better R-A-S-P-E-C-T me. There we go. Find out what it means to me. Pop us out. Let's go. We're gonna keep on keeping on. It is the Battle of Magdred, so I assume we'll get Ash from here. The impatient Lord Lenato has declared open war on the kingdom. You must make haste along Magdred Road if you are to have any hope of saving him. We don't have any paralogs yet. I guess we're still kind of early game, but what chapter are we in? 5? 5. Cool.
The fog is rather thicker than I imagined, Hubert. And if I'm not mistaken...
Yes, I agree. Dark magic is assuredly the cause.
Oh, you know, it is what it is.
You already know those who slither in the dark have had comings and goings at House Row. I doubt one of them is here. But there could be a mage present to receive their training.
Then we had best leverage our own assets.
Hello.
Why is everyone whispering? Is the enemy aware of our coming?
Ferdinand, shush.
It's entirely possible, yes. They could be directly on top of us, and we would scarcely know it.
Everyone's like, why are we whispering?
So yes,
Ferdy.
let us all stay on our toes. Prudent of you to bring it up, Ferdinand.
Thank you. I mean, thank you.
Why so quiet, Caspar? Normally you'd be at the front of the line making all kinds of racket.
What, you think I'm the kind of guy who'd get all scared and give our position away? Sorry, I'm not afraid of anything.
I'm not afraid of anything, except for cats.
You're unusually quiet, Petra. Did you not get enough sleep or something?
No, I sense
I
something.
am listening to our surroundings. Nothing has more danger than fog. One incorrect step and you will be losing your life.
Can we all try to relax? I'm pretty sure we're alone out here, so let's just calm down before we wear ourselves out.
I don't think we're alone.
Sometimes you all make me think we're still back at the academy.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
I don't think so.
Well,
But the
great.
vibe's nice.
I was hoping to
Ingrid!
finish this before reinforcements arrived, but so be it. I will prioritize locating Lord Lonato. Can I leave the Imperial troops to you?
I think I just like Ingrid's voice. I kind of like her appearance too.
I know what
think
to
I
do,
just like
so let
Ingrid.
me do it already. Just mind this fog. Make sure you don't attack the wrong side.
Uh-oh.
That goes for you as well. Let us see if you can live up to your reputation.
Well, that sounds like Gerald. Rescue Lord Lonato. Lonato is routed. Alright, well oh yes, please torch. We might as well oh my gosh, if we want to persuade Ash, that's everything already. Sure, fine. I feel like we have less of this than we usually do, but I digress. Next. I have to bring you, so who else do I want to bring? I want to bring you. I would like to bring somebody who's got movement. Sure.
We have a duty to fulfill.
And I guess we'll bring one mage. And that mage can be Hubert.
I will prepare this
And now our back half. Caspar. I'd like to not bring Linhardt if I can bring you. I really enjoy playing as you, so it kind of sucks that I have to be you. I mean, I could probably bring you instead of... I don't know. Screw it. We got a couple of people who can get over there quickly, I guess. That's fine. I'm okay with this. System, save. And let's just do it. What could possibly go wrong? Gotta save old Lord Lonato.
Closer we get, the denser the fog. I can barely make out my own feet.
I'm swapping in.
Which will prove useful for Lord Lonato. As he possesses low numbers, the man will doubtless take any edge he can get.
We need to find it before the kingdom does. And
She has like a nice like wind spear. I gotta search all the strongholds. That's wild.
There's not a question of can, only a matter of will. Forward, march!
You come all the way through here.
It's Birdie's time to shine! Alright, let's keep moving.
So, what should I be doing again? This way?
So what should I be doing
Leave
again?
this one to me.
Okay. I can't actually go into this one, it looks like.
Let's get
So I
moving.
guess you can go into here.
Here I go. No
Somebody should have to
mistakes.
walk through there to get there, so I'm gonna
Everyone,
send
to
you here. Alright.
Lord Lonato will surely be hiding.
I do wonder if it's randomized, because I think,
The fog will provide cover, but not forever. We need to hurry.
I think one of the other I actually didn't mean to do that, but it is what it is.
I got this.
We're not really going to stumble our way through this soup, are we? I thought we had some sort of solution.
Hold strong, men.
Yes,
His
please.
lordship needs us.
Lord Lonato's forces appear to be fighting a losing battle.
Defeat the mercenaries and aid Gerald militia.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
The Sky Spirit.
So, what should I? Sure,
I was
let's
gonna say,
try.
you're very strong against that guy, but we do still need someone to go over there. So
Leave this one to me.
maybe you.
Let's get moving.
And I'll take over as... Oh, he made it down here already?
There's not a question of
Forward, march!
Who am I gonna take control of? Where's Edelgard?
Not
I guess you can come here.
Move out.
Sure. Oh, I didn't actually have you go anywhere? That's funny. You go here. I'll control Edelgard.
They must look. We must help them if we can. Send whatever troops we can spare.
Okay, so we actually
Now
have
we can see
torches.
the enemy, but they can also be seeing us. Keep your wariness.
Hey, I see a mage! Do you think he's responsible for all this fog?
Where? This guy? I really don't want to send him anywhere. Oh, why are you here too? That's my bad. Oh, he might be like right there.
There's not a question.
Then here, I'm gonna do that for you.
It's Birdie's time to shine.
This just feels like a mistake. I don't know. Here, y'all just work together real quick.
Okay.
Leave this one to me.
I'm gonna put you here.
That's my cue.
I'm gonna come to you real quick to try and quickly beat this guy.
Swapping in.
Sniffed out the spellcaster. This fog lifts. Lord Lonato will have no matter.
The Imperial Army is here. All troops, ready yourselves to intercept.
I can still fight.
Where's she? Ingrid, you don't want to really be here.
I will see my duty done.
So she's there. There's also a key there, which is nice. Caspar, are you almost done with this guy? Not even close. That's a 50-50. I don't know if I like that. I'm like, you could go over there and you could just murder her, but I don't want that either. They're doing an okay job of taking him out together. Because I assume that'll open up so we can check those two. And he's got to be probably in one of these two back ends. I'm going to switch to you real quick.
Stand back.
Hi, Ingrid. How you doing? Good to see you.
You will pay in blood for invading the lands of Fargus.
I'm kind of overpaying in blood, so maybe some other time.
Any final words?
Yeah, most of me was like, that could have been anybody.
I feel no mercy.
I still don't know exactly what causes the big spike, if it's just,
Any final word? I feel no mercy.
just like spikes over and over again, or if it's like, different attacks cause bigger spikes.
Any final words?
Okay, so they aided him. Oh, you did it by yourself. Good on you, girl. You're almost done. You should be close to almost done. Y'all have opened this, so you can actually go and check this now. Fortunately, we don't have any flyers, so we are gonna have to beat her to check out this area, it seems like. Unironically, that's going to be where we have to do our things, I guess. Oh, nobody's helping this guy out. Yeah, I guess that's fine. You're not doing anything right now.
Here I go.
And admittedly, I think you would be actually very useful in this fight. But I digress. We'll just keep fighting.
Thank you. Lord Lonato is sheltering deep in the eastern wood.
I feel no
Please,
mercy.
hurry to lift.
So now we know. Oh. Well, I'm actually... I think I'm sending somebody over there. Bernie is actually here. She should not be fighting this fight, I don't think, though. You're pretty much done. I should be using you to just take out some like other people and maybe start taking out some of these places. Not for nothing. So you helped him.
So, sure, let's try.
You take out this one. You're almost there. You're gonna come to us. What's his health looking like? His health is a little bit low, but it's still tight, I guess. I'm actually gonna quickly take control of you.
We have our location. Let us not waste any time.
Okay, now I want to send. Now that you have done your job here, I'm gonna send you all the way down here.
I will help.
I mean, like, just because I don't want him down there. I don't want him doing anything, for real, for real. You. Hello.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, I see.
My thanks for the rescue.
Any final words?
That's one task off the to-do list. Now we just have to deal with the kingdom.
I feel no mercy.
Ooh, okay. That's a little and this is gonna hurt you a little bit. Spikes everywhere. Yeah, it was kind of funny, wasn't it, Hubert? Man had a good sense of humor. Hold on, I'll be over there in a second. Toodaloo. Goodbye, Ingy.
Be gone.
How am I being bested by the likes of you?
He's one of the best in the game, girl. You got to chill for a minute there. I'm kind of curious as to what's in here.
Here I go.
So you guys can check in there
to
together.
me.
Right then. Let us. I go forth.
I mean, Bernie might actually just be able to. I did not. I meant to control Bernie. Dang. Wasted a heal on Bernie, and we don't have a bunch of heal. Oh, I can't control Bernie. I'm tripping. That's what's going on. Just let me control Petra. She's almost there.
I'm swapping in.
I am swapping in. Alright, get ready. I am the Master of Wind. I'm the Avatar. Oh, yeah, Bernie's skill is actually pretty, not fun, but like, I like the idea of it.
Excellent. All the citizens are safe.
Wind! 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 Does this never stop? That's why I like playing it, sir.
So I live to see another day, do I? I knew the goddess wouldn't abandon us.
I don't.
Here you go.
Here I go. They must learn who they're up against.
Right then.
There you go.
I will see my duty done.
Where's the mages causing all of this fog?
Like how
Whatever.
close we cut this, but I'm glad you're safe. Now
We didn't
can
cut it that
focus
close,
on
he's
the
alright.
rest of the fight.
Now that Lord Lonato is rescued, we can finally dispense with the magic.
Thank you. I really forgot that the magic was technically on our side.
He's gone. Now we don't have to keep running into things.
Time to go murder Ash. I mean recruit. Same difference.
How could you betray His Majesty, Lonato? How could you do this to me?
Hey. Well, he's advancing to Lonato. I mean, that's fine.
You came here for me.
Ash is your adopted son, and family should not fight family. Let us persuade him to lay down his arms instead.
Okay. Alright, I was gonna say, I'm effective against him, so maybe I'll just do that. I would like for everybody else to still be fighting somebody.
There's not a question. Leave this to me. Not a problem.
I mean, I'm actually okay with him taking just regular strongholds, to be completely fair.
Leave this one. That's my cue.
Like, did they finish taking the one at the top? Alright, so y'all kind of go to that.
Right then. let us go to work.
Sure, y'all can do this one, I guess.
I will
The
see.
Edelgard won't nearly get over there in time, but oh. Edelgard, just come and fight this guy.
They must learn who they...
I will capture this stronghold.
Part of me feels like the bit rate's gonna suck on this episode because I'm just running around as Petra a whole bunch. But I don't know if I care because I'm having a good time. I'm kind of having a good time. Petra, I hope this level's yours. It's not, but I think you deserve another level.
Stop it, Ash. You're throwing your life away. You want Lord Lonato carrying that weight around for the rest of his life?
No. You're right. I surrender.
Man, I'm pretty.
Thank you. I could not bear to lose another son.
Our goal here is achieved. Now we hunt down any kingdom stragglers and... What?
What? Ooh.
Your fun ends here.
Don't love that.
Begin.
But what I did see was somebody with a key. You
The
have to
Sky
die.
Spirit watches over me.
Right then, let us go to work. I will see my duty done.
What do you mean I got a 13%? Get over there. Forget that. 13% chance. Missing you with that. We'll be I'm going to fight Skylord. Once we get our good brawler class, we will be. I probably could have just used the brawler class right now, but your boy's gonna fight him.
So, what's sure?
I guess let me see what they want me to do. Defeat Skylord. Okay, well, yeah, that's fine. Who did I send up to get that key? I probably should send somebody, one of you. Actually.
There's not a question of can. Only a
Yeah,
man.
because you'll get up there faster.
An enemy detachment. Put them to rout and make sure to keep Lord Lonato safe.
The mercenaries have cut off their retreat. Now's our chance to get Lonato.
Not good. I must help Lord Lonato.
Alright, good for you.
You again, is it? I see you fight for the...
I see you fight for the... wait, did he say the other side?
Empire now.
No, the Empire. I was hoping he would say, I see you fight for the other side, but he did not, which is unfortunate. They're still after Lord Lonato, but he's just vibing there. I'm perfectly okay with you.
I've got... Take a breather. Just draw your weapon already. You and me have a score to settle. Out of the way!
He's still pretty healthy.
Here it comes! Out of the way! You're done!
Not Gerald and Eloise. Everybody's here.
Guess I better get in there instead of letting the kid do all the work.
Hi, I am Eloise.
Count me in, Captain. I may be a new arrival, but no one can rival my enthusiasm.
Okay, so we have to defeat many people now. All right, things are. Ooh, there's a lot of guys over here.
It's Bernie's time to shine.
Bernie, that's. I was about to be like, Bernie, you can do that, and I was like, that might be the wrong
mistake.
decision.
They must learn who they're up against.
Petra, who do I have you going to? You don't need to go over there. You can fight Eloise.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
The Sky Spirit. We'll keep up this fight.
And target the enemy commander instead. Doing so will force them to retreat.
I know we were told not to engage, but isn't this a great opportunity to...
Wait, we were told not to engage? Whoops. I immediately ran up and engaged, my bad. Where are you? Yeah, no, I'm smashing that man.
Not a problem.
Oh, we still only got like a 50-50 shot to win that thing? That's kind of crazy. Who's after you? Nobody? Whatever. Petra, you'll be over there in a second. Edelgard, are you smoking this man's yet? No. I'll switch to you in a minute. Let me just finish this off real quick.
Time to face the Blade Breaker's wrath.
Yeah, look at this paint. How you feel about all this paint?
That's enough. I did what I came to do.
What'd you come to do? Oh, also, someone definitely needs to open this real quick. Ferdy, I think you're also on opening duty. So, open this chest. You...
Let us go to work.
Go help Edelgard. Even though I don't really know if she's gonna need it because I'm about to control her.
Watch this.
Rough him up, 80.
I yield to no one.
I yield to no one.
Get out of my way.
Is kind of a goated line. Fireball out here.
Slip away. It was nothing.
You didn't just let him slip away. You beat that. Hey, you know what, Edelgard? It's your world.
Let us fight with honor.
Wait, is that always? Since when did he quit the Knights of Saros?
Good. I was worried the Empire's soldiers lacked backbone.
Don't say I thought that they would lack backbone when I'm one-shotting you, my guy. Hubert just showed up like, huh, it seems like you had things handled. You can just see him in the background below the level 28. He was like, oh, I see things are not amiss here. Good job, Lady Edelgard. I can't switch to Petra now, can I?
Really push your
okay, well, let's do this.
You decide when we fall back.
Get out of my way.
There you go. I mean, I'm okay with him healing. Oh, y'all took care of the rest of them too? Or is Lord Lenato about to get smashed? No, he's alright. There we go.
Is it my turn?
It is.
Yeah, right.
Bang.
Will be falling.
It's not over.
Alright, and you pop that.
Frigid.
Man, I am the pretty.
Will be falling.
I don't even know if Alois. He's just watching from the background, like, huh? This is definitely happening, huh?
Want to drag my new comrades down.
Well, you are. You're technically the last one who survived, so good for you, Alois. Whoop-de-doo. Yeet. Alright, goodbye.
Captain, Gerald's mercenaries, retreat!
Well done. We have kept his lordship safe. This victory will greatly further our conquest.
Is this it? I don't think I've paused.
Well, we did it.
Except for, like, the very start of this episode. We're an hour in.
Yet you're still the saddest looking fighter in camp. Why the long face?
Because we only barely got the job done.
No.
Everything else was a miserable failure.
That's not true.
Sure, we saved Lenato and put Gerald and his mercenaries to rout.
Yes.
We let the kingdom's troops get away in the process.
So?
And if that wasn't bad enough, I failed to beat the Ashen Demon.
You didn't. We won.
Basically, we lost in nearly every way you can lose.
Wrong. You were hired to do a job, and you did it. And in the process, you've received a valuable reminder about the unique danger the Ashen Demon poses.
Ashen Demon wasn't dangerous. I'm gonna disagree.
Unique danger? Not sure I'd go that far.
Agreed, I smashed him.
And what other phrase would you use for a mercenary that can single-handedly change the tide of battle? If we're to win this war, the Ashen Demon needs to be eliminated as soon as possible.
Then I guess my goal hasn't changed. Thanks for the encouragement.
Still only A for enemies defeated. Trash. Patrick, good for you. You earned it. MVP is probably Huuubie. No, it is Petra. Good for you. We love that Bridget pride. Oh yeah. Hubert, I think, just maxed out his thing. That's very nice. And let's go. A lot of support levels increased, and Ash has joined the party. So Ash on all 3 routes is nice.
We must make haste. There's not a moment to lose.
Okay.
Understood.
Okay.
Randolph, take your troops to Orion Road and await further instruction from Hubert.
Leave it to me, Your Majesty. Why is everyone so worked up? What happened?
Right.
It seems the troops we stationed in the Alliance are in danger, and serious danger at that. Gloucester and the other lords betrayed them, and now they have been completely cut off.
Not Gloucester.
No.
The word betrayal suggests they were on our side in the first place. But I think we can safely assume that was never their intent.
Okay, so this is still kind of playing out the same way.
This whole time, they were simply waiting for us to move the rest of our army toward the kingdom. As soon as they saw an opportunity, they cut off routes to the Great Bridge of Myrddin and Garreg Mach.
Okay.
Now that our troops are trapped on Alliance lands, House Regan and House Gloucester have them surrounded on both sides. It's doubtless one of Claude's clever little stratagems, and it stings.
I don't understand. Everyone is aware of the troubled history between Regan and Gloucester. Why would they decide to bury the hatchet now?
I feel like she did say that exact same line on the other round.
Unless this
Yep, it is.
feud is little more than a web Claude has spun for this exact moment.
She did say that exactly on the other round.
Perhaps it is, but perhaps not. For all we know, he wants us to overthink the situation and make a greater mistake.
I'd advise caution.
We better stay on our toes. This all fell together too perfectly to be some kind of unhappy accident.
I suppose. All I know is that our reinforcements will never make it there in time. The direct route east risks running into both Kingdom and Alliance forces. But if we attempt to skirt around them, we will all be aged in gray before we ever reach Gloucester.
Which means our only option is marching south. We'll regroup on this side of the Aramid River, retake the Great Bridge of Myrddin to cover our backs, and then cut through the enemy cordon.
That doesn't sound a whole lot faster. Will our troops be able to hold out that long?
I would say no, but these are no ordinary soldiers.
Okay.
They are commanded by our greatest warrior, Count Leopold von Bergliez,
Okay,
the
so
Minister
Bergliez
of
went there.
Military Affairs, and a man who has never lost even one battle.
Essentially, instead of Ferdy going there and instead of somebody else going
If
there.
anyone can rally our troops and convince them to hold, it's him.
What a brilliant trap. The
There he
Regan
is.
boy's even craftier than they say.
I agree, sir. Even Count Gloucester's inept army seems to be acting with remarkable discipline. But will the reinforcements reach us in time?
The real question is, are they coming at all? Because if they're on the way, they'll make it in time. So long as I draw breath, they will make it.
That's wild. I love Count Bergliez a lot. That's my guy.
So count on them coming. Her Majesty would never abandon us.
The question is, are they coming at all? Because if they're on their way, they'll make it in time. That's my guy.
Soldiers of the Empire, I know fear gnaws at your hearts. And that's nothing to be ashamed of. Don't run from this fear. Embrace it. Take measure of the enemy that surrounds us. And look them square in the face. Yes, we're outmaneuvered and face a vicious fight ahead. But pray to the goddess for protection. And her fire will fill your soul and temper your resolve. Our only duty here is to stay alive. Be fearful of death. And let not a single soldier fall needlessly. Raise your voices with me now. Let me hear your courage. We will not lose.
Here, here, we won't lose. We might lose. Actually, no, Count Bergliez never loses. Never lost. I believe in him.
These guys aren't backing down. If anything, they actually seem more excited than before. How is that possible? They're completely surrounded. No one will ever reach them in time.
Yes, but Count Burgles is their commander. And I'm guessing a lot of those troops are veterans of the Dagda and Bridget War. During that conflict, the Count's troops held off wave after wave of Dagda soldiers right to the very end. Our force must look tame in comparison.
Right.
Okay, so what now? I wanted this to be clean, but we're looking at a complete bloodbath on both sides. What I want is the upper hand against the Empire, not these people's lives.
And there's honor in that, but I don't think they're going to play along.
They don't have to accept every part of it. I just thought they might be, you know, scared?
Nope.
Well, so be it. They may have boundless courage, but they don't have boundless food. If Count Burgles wants me to tighten the snare, that's exactly what I'll do.
Interesting. And I do like that. The Bridge of Betrayal.
Blaze. Bridge of Betrayal.
So I guess we get Lawrence and
The
Ignatz
Empire
potentially
achieves
during
early
this fight.
success in the war thanks to House Gloucester, a noble alliance house whose vows of allegiance and safe passage were key to the quick capture of Garreg Mach. But Count Gloucester breaks his oath and turns on Burgles' troops, trapped in hostile territory with their supply routes severed. The Imperial Army's outlook appears bleak.
I fear I may have miscalculated, my son.
Uh-oh.
How can that be possible, Father? We have the enemy surrounded.
Yes, and they have yet to give a damn.
Because it's Count Burgles, baby.
Time grows short.
It's the Burglinator.
And soon Edelgard's reinforcements will descend upon the Alliance.
Then we will hold them off at the Great Bridge.
And they will find another way. If they manage to take even one of the Aramid River's crossings, they can break through our ranks. And while that may not spell immediate defeat, it will dash any hopes of Count Burgles' surrender. Eventually, Edelgard's army will wash over the land, and then, my son, we will be defeated.
Are they about to turn now?
Speak plain, Father. I beg of you. What does this mean for House Gloucester?
Do not fret, Lawrence. This was a leap of faith we had to take to better our territory's fortunes. When Claude came to me with this offer, I determined the reward to be worth the risk.
But
if the gambit fails, so be it. All it means is that our house will have to swear allegiance to the Empire.
Edelgard will never settle for such. She will demand... Oh, Father. No.
I am proud of you, my son. You have grown into a man strong and wise enough to lead our house.
Is there nothing that can be done? What of your dream to claim the Alliance leadership from House Regan?
There will be no alliance when this war is over.
It is your house now. You determine our path. Besides, when the dust finally settles from this war, there may not be an alliance to lead.
Right.
So I am to submit to the Empire and carve out as big a place for our family as I can? Is that it? You would have me put an end to the Leicester Alliance?
Perhaps my praise of your wisdom was ill-advised.
Ooh.
You get ahead of yourself, Lawrence. We bend the knee only if we lose, not before. And as you said, we may yet be able to drive back the Emperor's reinforcements and win the day. Always think 2 steps ahead, my son.
2 steps
be
ahead.
clever. Survive. That is the lesson I seek to impart.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I had best go prepare for my final battle as Count Gloucester. However this plays out, look for a way for our house to prosper and seize it, Lawrence. Seize it. That is how Irvin Fritz Gloucester fights, and it is how you must fight as well.
Oh, he didn't do a haughty laugh. Surely, I mean, we've heard his haughty laugh
we managed
before.
to slog our way to the encampment. Now we just have to finalize our plan.
Why is it so important to hold part of the Aramid riverbank again? I mean, wouldn't it make more sense to cross over into Alliance territory before it's too late?
If we do, we risk the enemy cutting off our retreat. We are here to break their siege, not fall prey to one.
If we don't conduct this rescue carefully, we'll be worse off than we started. We must be smart.
Fair.
And that means establishing at least one bridgehead in addition to the Great Bridge of Murder.
Which is exactly what our homeboy was afraid of, Count Gloucester.
Yeah, okay.
That makes sense.
The Minister is a general of much endurance. He will be holding out until we arrive. He is more than a warrior and a maker of strategies. It would lack wisdom to be making an enemy of him.
Yep, that's my father. No one can beat him.
That's right, my man's.
I just hope I can be half the warrior he is one day.
I think even one
I
and
don't
a
think
half
you will.
Bergleases would be more than enough. Not that it's any of my business.
So, what are we to do about House Gloucester? They have indicated a willingness to swear fealty, for whatever that pittance of a promise is worth. That leaves only Phlegathon and Ordelia. And I doubt very much that anyone would take us to task for dismantling them.
Oh, well...
The head of House Ordelia is one of the 5 great lords. Dismantling them, as you say, would hamper Her Majesty's ability to rule effectively in the future. Consider, for example, why we chose not to dismantle House Ire.
Because I belong to House Ire, and you did not have to. Ah, of course. You are happy so long as they install successors who are willing to toe the line.
That is the plan, yes.
Yep.
House Phlegathon, however, must be disposed of.
Dang.
Their Lord Acheron has leveraged his control of the Great Bridge to do whatever he well pleases. I have a suspicion the Alliance desires him gone as badly as we do.
Lawrence Gloucester and
They do,
Lysithea von
actually.
Ordelia were Her Majesty's schoolmates, yes? They may be more willing to listen to reason than the others.
Sure, but Claude went to the Officers' Academy too.
Yeah.
And he's taken a firm stance against the Empire. Do you really think this can be handled via diplomacy?
That will depend on precisely what their demands are. But first, we must retake the Great Bridge and extricate Count Bergles and his troops. Let us focus our energies on that for the time being.
Agreed. And it would behoove us all not to overlook how devious Claude can be just because we went to the academy together. If he's not willing to come to the table, I won't hesitate to meet him on the battlefield instead.
Ooh. I swear not to hesitate, express hesitation.
I won't hold back either. Sometimes you have to kill old friends in this line of work.
Oof.
It's just how it is.
Oof. Dang. Dang, I was hoping this would be just a chapter where we could hop into the next map. Because those happen from time to time. And I think whenever those do happen, we will probably do the hop to the next chapter. But maybe we'll just have a little bit of,
Pardon me.
What news is there? What do you want?
Very nice.
We have a research station that provides... Everyone simply must partake. Oh, baby, you don't mean... Sir, I've missed you. Keith, the tactics instructor, I've missed you so much. Yes, yes, there are things that pique my curiosity, Keith. Yes, please.
My instruction comes
I would love to
at a
learn
high
many
price.
things, Keith. Alright, we're in there like swimwear now. Okay. Hubert, we're starting with you, my guy. First of all, we will be maxing that
must
out.
make the most of this ability.
Whatever. I think these are the 2 biggest whatevers. I think everyone should probably get that, and this. I think this is the next most important thing. We can kind of wait a little bit on that. Caspar, yours is also pretty good.
And you can't let this power go unused.
Go and get that. And we'll... Oh, everybody, if I touch somebody, they get these 2 things first. Petra, I think we have not done... Your thing gets better? Moderate increase, in the distance. Still... Oh, it's no longer very minor, it's just now minor.
A new power is
And
now
moderate?
being mined.
Okay.
A new power
Well, she
is
might
now
be even
being
more
mined.
fun. I might just be dashing. She might just become Sonic the Hedgehog out here. Did not want to do that, I wanted to do this. We're down to 16. I also definitely still have things to do. Things to get to. Oh, where's, D? Did I... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I did that with her either. Get her this, get her this, get her this, get her this. Pop a couple of these. Bernie, yours is fine. So let's get this and this.
Not that there's any. Oh, this is good for something.
This and this. And this, this, and this. Alright. That's what I'm talking about, you guys. Gimme. That thing is, those I think are the most important things from what I've experienced so far in this game. Give me all of this.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army.
Yum, 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 delicioso.
Everything has its use.
I'm just gonna do a little cleanup around here. First, let's come over here. Merchant.
By the by.
Are you alright, Commander? I heard the Great Bridge of Merton was taken from us. The bridge is an important place for merchants, so I hope we regain it sooner rather than later. That's to say nothing of the threat of being invaded, though I hope we needn't worry about that. I meant to talk to this item shop.
I carry a little of everything here.
Because I want to sell some things. Yeah, I was gonna say I have some bouillons. I must. We got quite a few bouillons, apparently. Yeah, it's almost like we didn't spend a single dime in there, so let's go right back. Tactics instructor, Keith. It's good to see you again, Keith. I've been waiting for you.
My instruction.
Don't be a stranger. Powerful fire and devastating fire.
What a fascinating power.
And of course, we'll do these. The next thing I'll probably do is these ability slots, and that's when I'll probably. Oh, people with crest definitely want this.
What a fascinating power.
Huuubie, I got you. Ferdy, your thing was. Sure, we'll do that. That's okay too. We just got Ash. Lindy, you're maxed out. Monica, yours wasn't great, was it? Small shockwave. I mean, sure. Why not?
I'll surely put this to good use.
You have a crest. Increase
One step at a time.
Okay,
I'll
sure.
surely put this to good use.
Get recovery. I don't expect to use her a whole bunch. What does your thing do? So you're kind of like you kind of seem like a baby Hubert.
This should come in handy.
I've never used her
One of
thing.
those weird powers. This should come in handy. This better not be one of those weird powers.
It is. Manuela, I've never used you. What do you do? Lightning imbued, magical staves, kind of like a discount D, I believe.
To think I still have hidden talents.
I think pretty much everybody now has their unique action. What is our unique action actually? Oh. It's whatever I hold on to, but I'm just gonna go and max it out anyway.
New power. All right. Hey, new power. Hey,
That's not bad.
All right.
An order to attack.
This'll help me break.
Sure.
Hey,
I mean,
power.
we might as well just do that for him. Caspar, I think we've gotten everybody that I want to get to max out their unique action ability. Because I think that, okay, well, what does yours do again?
This will help everyone out.
Sure. I mean, like, I don't know, Windstance sounds kind of fun, but it looks like you might have to, like, really focus on it. Whatever.
Daily studies.
While we're here, we're also gonna just go ahead and do our tactic stuff, see if we have any more supports, which we do. Is it just Caspar and Bernie together? Yeah. We probably will have more supports in just a moment.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Training. Let's see. You have supports together? Yeah, apparently you do. Good for you too. You two do as well. That's not what I wanted to do. You guys are at A though, so I think I can... I'm gonna go ahead and remove the both of you and start to put you guys with other people. I gotta think that we must be kind of close, right? We're close to B, I guess. You guys are already at A, so I can take you guys off and you can go chill with other people as well. You guys still have some work to do. You guys... I'm gonna go and remove the both of you because you don't even have supports, and you two are at B. Oh no, you're working on A. Great, so now I can start to set up these other ones. Let's start here. Caspar is exclusive. Do you have supports with anybody who is not here yet? I guess Lindhart or Dorothy is busy. I guess in terms of the people who are free right now, it would just be Lindhart. Sure. And I think you two had interesting supports last time, or kind of fun, cheeky supports. I don't know. Ash, do you have anybody here yet? No? Alright, well, Ash, maybe we won't really be using you. Get out of here. Bernie, do you have Petra? Maybe? Maybe, actually. I think there's a chance that you have Petra. You also, I think, have Happy, so we're gonna get those two. Let's try and get you and Petra first, I guess. Great. We gotta get some more units. Although, I guess we're probably about to get just like a couple more units, but for right now, I'll stick Monica in here because she still needs to master something, and we'll stick in... Sure. I don't know. I don't care. Let's do a little successive training. Oh no, I meant to switch Hubert out. That's still fine. Because he's got a new class.
Time to work you into shape.
Or rather, we can get him a new class. I want to just keep going down this path first, and then we might pick up something else. So let's get this.
All is done.
Thank you very much. Yes, please. Is anybody else ready? You are, actually. Here. No? Oh, this will become available later in the story. Whoop-de-doo. Alright, well, in that case, it'll become a great night for now.
I will hew my...
Sure. Anybody else who's got a star, besides me, who is working on brawling? Because you're working on getting War Master, and you're still at 1 star there. Nobody else is starred here. Well, hold on. Petra is. Lenny is. I'm trying to see if anybody starred who we haven't, like... Oh! Yeah. You can become the Death Knight. Alright, great. Great. Fantastic. Yeah, it's less cool because he doesn't have his mask, but it is what it is. Constance, can we make you anything fun this route, just for lols? I think she might be a fun bow knight, to be honest. I don't think we really have very many, like, good archers right now. So I'm not opposed to the idea of you starting to try and become a bow knight, so sure. What? Oh, this is unlocking. I would have to train her in it. That's fine. In which case... Congratulations. I don't know if bow knight is actually a good idea for you at all, now that I think about it, since you are a glass cannon. But hey, maybe Mortal Savant? Where is that? It's further this way. Maybe. That might not be a bad shot. She could cut the moon. I think I just want people to cut the moon. And I'm okay with that here. Alright.
I need more.
So Ferdy can get a new class, and that is it for
Time
right
to
now.
work you into shape.
Acquire class, Ferdinand. He could also be a Dark Knight, but he should... Holy Knight sounds about right for him.
Gaze upon my...
Oh, Holy Night. Christmas time is around the corner. Wonder if we'll see any of these Three Houses characters appear. Or Three Hopes characters appear in the Rumble. Ah, I need to start talking to Sunday V2. Jeez Louise. Give me.
Hey,
Even in...
Because as the resident Fire Emblem, gentleman,
Training can be the difference between
I'm in
victory
charge
and
of any Fire Emblem submission, so I need to see if I want to insert anybody, not even from just Three Hopes. We've played Engage recently, we've played, we've gone back and done some of the older games, so maybe any of those characters. Ferdinand we just did, correct it, yes. Constance. We can actually send you down this side to become a mortal savant, so here.
I doubt this.
The game is going to be like, what are you doing? No, she'll be alright. Train. Yep, do it all again. Alright, that took us down to 2, so Manuela mastered. Oh, and Monica mastered. Good for her. Manuela Monica. I need to check people's stuff as well. Once again, I don't think we'll really be using Manuela, but it is what it is. Just have a spare Grimoire. It's nice to have her at her correct class in the instance that she has a... whatever. In the instance that she has a paralogue, which I think she more than likely will, maybe with Dorothea. That would be my guess, especially if she's... Yeah, that would be my guess. So she's here now. Monica can also get a little uppy-uppy. She'll also be a Grimoire. Whoop-de-doo.
My love...
Very good, very good. Go ahead and do that. I would like to check everybody's stuff real quick. You guys are close to A. You guys are at A, so that is at A, right? No, I think there's a small twitch on top of that, so they're not quite at A yet. Hopefully they'll be at A after 2 more of these, because I think I'm just going to go and do successful training twice. And that might take them to their A support, and I would like to see that this episode if we can.
Prowess.
Alright, very nice. Alright, great.
Training can be the difference. With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
So that was enough to get them there? Yes, it was not. That's surprising. They still have the tiny... Oh, no, it's just locked. That makes more sense to me. Okay, so they're set up. Ferdinand, I can focus on you and somebody else. Maybe Hubert. Bernie, maybe, actually, since you guys just need, like, 1 hit. Then maybe Petra, because I'm still really, like, super focused on getting everybody who's got, or I guess is, like, exclusive. Because Edelgard is close here and close there, but Edelgard we're gonna have to, like, really focus to get a whole bunch of support with everybody. Which is fine. She might just start hanging out with people in battle. Ferdinand is almost done though, and that's nice. Monica basically has no supports, which is okay, I guess. I think this will be easier, like, when we get late into this game. Like, we're only chapter 6 right now, and I think there's 16 chapters. If I remember right, it might be 18, something like that. I think it's 16. I think it might be different. I don't know if it's different for every route, though. Give me this. What is this?
How'd it go?
Extra large bouillon. Thank you.
Any results?
Even more funds. Okay. Very quickly, let's go ahead and do Kitchen Master, just because we're not super duper short on time. What is this? Now screw that. I only eat the things down here that do not somewhats, but do muches or greatly. So like much faster, I always eat one of these. You guys are at B, so let's go ahead and focus on you for a little bit. Please be perfect. If you're not, I will be furious. Thank you, my dude, my guy.
Even at my most generous, the food here is merely adequate.
Okay, I'm done with you. I cooked a perfect meal and you said it was adequate.
Hunger is the
Okay,
true
Ferdy.
enemy.
We want to come back here, and we also want to do Awakening Gauge fills much faster. Bernie. None of you are exclusive, so I'll wait on that. Monica's exclusive and could hang out with Hubert, but they already have their A support, so I don't know if I care about doing that. You could go to Dorothea, but she hates that meal, so... Greatly at the start of battle, we do want that. D likes it, and I mean, they both are okay with it, so I'm okay with that. I just need this to be better than nice. I'll take another perfect.
Hey, this is great.
I'm not sure if I've gotten 2 perfects in cooking ever before. Usually I get a lot between greats and perfects, and sometimes 2 nices in a row, and I'm like, I upgraded this place so much, and you're still giving me nices, and I kind of lose it a little bit, but we don't like to talk about that. Back around here, we want Awakening Gauge fills much faster. Right? Which one did I just do? Oh, at the start of battle. Yeah, fill this thing up. I don't really care so much about that one. I care more about this. This at the start of battle, because we have just one just chilling immediately. Ash, we don't need to do anything with it. You have Hubert, and I'm actually a little bit curious about you two, so if we can get a perfect on this one too, that would be awesome. Great, we'll take it. As long as it's not nice. Y'all got anything special to say?
Wait, for me? Great. I love this stuff.
Hey, you know it is what it is, Happy.
Well, well. Should I be questioning your motives, or merely thanking you?
I'll question my motives. That's what I'm here for. Oh, stop it.
Come back whenever you're hungry. Hunger is the true enemy.
I think we're good eating for right now. I like to save like 2 of them, so I can go back and do another loop of the people who I'm really trying to grind supports for. I walked way away from the chore master because I was trying to do some chores. There you are. So,
make yourself useful.
Everybody likes doing this one for some reason, for the most part. So I can pick up Hubert, and I can't pick up... I could pick up Happy. Because I'm happy. Alright, there you two go. Yep, just nice. Awesome. You guys need to do better. I'm disappointed. Alright, so... Caspar, you're good at this one. I guess we could do Caspar and Ferdy. I'm also very close to a scene with Ferdy, so we probably should just do a Ferdy-esque thing. Lisa's great. That's fine. We'll take it.
We all must do our fair share. Care to make yourself useful?
An Edelgard. Are you close with anybody? I guess you're close to a Yuritsa, and I can stop training you two together. Does he hate this? He doesn't hate it. Good enough. If it's perfect, that might get them an A support. That's what we call Commentator's Blessing. It's a rare version of Commentator's Curse.
We all must do our fair share.
And I might save 2 of those, because I think I've hit everybody who has their main thing. You did not get your thing with Yuritsa, or is it not there yet? Figured. I assume maybe we'll have to have Mercy come into the team. I guess. Let me see. You're very close to... So, like, I think you're gonna get this one naturally. We might have to work a little bit for you two. How many support scenes does she have? This one, done. So she has... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 left to get. We're gonna get this one naturally, essentially. 6 of these left to get. Ferdy, we are pretty good on you so far-ish, kind of. At least you're working them up. I'll figure it out. We'll be fine. For right now, though, should we view these ones? I mean, there's not a lot to knock out, so maybe. I'm surprised your B support is locked. What is she gonna do in between these things? That's what I'm kind of curious about. We're so close. Ferdy, give us your B support. Why not?
Now, time for a break.
let us concentrate our efforts on rousing conversation. Afterwards, I say we reward ourselves with a gripping training session and crown the evening with a meal well deserving of our ravenous appetites. Is something amiss?
I don't know. It feels like you might be leaning a little too hard on the whole giving your all thing. You didn't used to be like this.
Well, yeah, we changed them.
I know you want to do your best, but it's starting to feel like I can't even relax when I'm with you.
Perhaps you are right. I have been feeling rather restless lately.
Oh yeah, why?
I suppose seeing my father locked away in that dungeon
I thought
made
that
me
might
feel
be
the
it.
need to accomplish something. At times like these, devoting myself fully to what few things I can do is all that keeps me going. Otherwise, I would simply succumb to the reality of how powerless I truly am. The pressure is immense.
Dang. I'm gonna sympathize with him.
Now that you mention it, I think I finally know what was feeling off about you. It's that pressure, forcing you to keep your guard up. Like you're constantly braced for the worst. Take your breaks, for example. It never looks like you're doing anything even resembling relaxing. I wouldn't worry about your father, though. I know you'll find the right solution.
I appreciate your counsel. I feel as though I have gained some valuable new insight into myself. After all, one can hardly notice the changes they undergo as they happen.
That's fair.
It seems partnering with you was the right decision.
Partner?
Your advocacy for maximal effort continues to be an inspiration.
Oh, I wasn't really trying to give you advice or anything, and that's definitely not what I'm advocating for. But if what I said helped, then I'm glad I could be there for you.
Oh.
I just hope you can start cutting yourself a little slack. Your future's bright, Ferdinand.
Oh.
A veritable wellspring of advice as always. I am deeply obliged.
Of course.
As long as you're feeling better. I mean, war councils are grim already, but they'd be practically unbearable with you sulking around the place. And really, it was nothing. Just here to help.
Nothing? If ever there is a time to give it one's all, it is when expressing gratitude.
Oh boy.
Seems you could learn something from me as well. And just you watch. I swear on the Iron Name, I will surpass my father in the most stunning fashion.
He's never gonna learn, is he?
Nope, I was just saying, goodness gracious, Ferdy. Alright, then we have Hubert, which I'm always more interested in hearing from Hubert, I'll be real with you. We don't have, I was gonna say, we don't have a ton of people to try and get A supports with for old Atlan. And I don't usually focus on them for Atlan, because I could just, you know, at the end of the day, spam a whole bunch of gifts.
Commoners like me for all the important jobs.
Right?
Strength in numbers, right? The more of us there are, the less anyone will be able to complain.
Also true.
I believe your point to be a sound one, but putting it into action will only heighten our chance of failure.
Yeah, you need experience and people you can rely on, too.
Try as you may to troll a river for jewels, you will most often find yourself hauling up mere pebbles instead.
Correct.
I get what you mean, I think. Accidentally picking the wrong person could really hurt the Emperor's reputation.
Correct.
And provide the perfect opening for nobles who want nothing more than for commoners to be kept in their place.
Correct.
An utter disgrace. Here we stand amidst the flames of war, yet some on our side only seek to drag their compatriots down.
Right?
There is no rot as fetid as that which plagues our foul aristocracy. It would not surprise me if they breathed noxious fumes.
You're probably right, actually.
Yeah, I guess they are pretty bad when you put it that way.
At any rate, it seems you must be the one to plow forward, for the time being.
Yeah, I'll do what I can.
Come again?
You are a mercenary, Captain, no? Surely there are worthy candidates for promotion among your subordinates.
Oh, you want me to pick some candidates?
The situation would be far less volatile if any potential appointees came with your direct endorsement.
Oh.
Oh, good. No pressure at all. And if the person I pick doesn't work out?
Then I'll slaughter them.
Assuming they are not wholly indefensible, we would do our utmost to shield them from criticism.
Okay.
Though I suppose if worst came to worst, we would be forced to sever ties with them. And you.
Ooh. I mean, that's fine.
I can respect that. Protecting the Emperor is priority number 1.
Indeed. It is the first and only priority. Do note, though, you needn't force yourself to pick someone if you fear the consequences.
Right, got it. I guess in the meantime, I'll let you know if I think of anyone who might be able to handle the job. Oh, and let's keep the whole severing ties thing to the real worst-case scenario, okay?
Lamau.
You might look the calm and logical type, but I know your emotions could get the better of you sometimes.
Ooh, look at you, Atlan. You're in there a little bit. He's like, oh no, he knows.
Keener insight than I expected. Perhaps you truly are the right person for this task. Quite the eye you have on you.
Hey, you know, it is what it is, Huuubie. How you doing? Wait a minute.
My vision's not too bad, I guess.
If we marry Hubert, or rather, if we give Hubert the Merc Whistle, we could have spikes forever. And I do like Hubert.
Now, if you could only pair it with some intellect, we would have a true wonder on our hands.
Then he insults my brains. We'll see. That's still a possibility, Hubert. But you know, it's what it is. Happy. This is what I wanted to see.
Ah, Happy. How are you finding your time in the Imperial Army?
Just because she has ties with, or I guess, has been involved. I don't want to say involved. Involuntarily tested on, experimented on by the Slitherers.
Pretty normal, I guess. It's nice to be around a lot of people I don't know.
Excellent. For if you were dissatisfied, it could lead to an accident.
An accident?
And I would find that most vexing.
Oh, I have my dissatisfactions. Like the way you're talking to me right now, for starters.
Dang.
But if I sighed over every little thing that bothered me, I'd be dead before I took another breath.
Yes, quite true. By the by, have you considered my proposition? Though I am loath to discuss it, I am a firm believer in using every resource to its utmost.
I don't know. It feels pretty unethical. Even if it is technically something we can do.
What is this proposition?
And did you spare a single thought for how I might feel being used like that?
I assume it's something to do with her side.
I actually made the proposal based on my estimation of your feelings. I imagine you would enjoy sighing for a greater cause, seeing as you are never able to unleash them freely.
And why exactly would I want to sigh, huh?
As I am not you, I have no answer to that question. I simply thought it might be unpleasant. Being the only one prohibited from performing an action others do as a matter of course, that is.
I do enjoy a good sigh.
Right. Well, no, it isn't. And if you're really approaching this thing without considering my feelings, you're so far off the mark, I don't know what to tell you.
My, I just thought the woman would enjoy breathing a literal sigh of relief. And to do so in a way where our forces make use of the monster she summons, where is the harm? Alas, I suspect I am in for another mocking at the hands of Her Majesty.
Oh no.
Often people mistake me for a heartless cad.
Oh no, Hubert.
The Bert? Again?
The Bert. I thought the scene was over.
Happy. Now that you are calmer, I thought perhaps we might share some tea and treats.
He's the Bert. For some reason, I thought Bernie was the Bert, and I was like, no, don't make... I guess Bernadetta? There's no R. I mean, like, I guess if you took out the N, but people... Why would you take out the N if you just, like... This makes more sense, the Bert.
But if you're not interested, I am content to deal with them myself.
You really want me to buy into this plan of yours, huh? I told you, the answer's no. Now stay away from me.
I assure you, I have no such ulterior motive here.
Liar.
Yes. Well, I can see any further conversation will be fruitless. In that case, I bid you good day.
I guess Hubert, like, in appearance and maybe even tone, might even remind her of some Slitherers.
Had I known this would all be for me, I would have made coffee instead of tea.
Huh? What's coffee?
You never had it?
It does not concern you. pray forgive my intrusion.
Yeesh. Just being near that guy makes me want to sigh.
I mean, I'm curious about their A support. She's never had I mean, maybe I'm not super surprised she's never had coffee. I'm not sure. I think they have a C and a B. That surprises me too. I thought they just had a C. Let's see how it goes.
And of course, I'm worried about those who struggle at combat.
Manuela? Yeah?
Yes, we must do all we can to support them. I'll do my part to watch out for those who need help.
Thank you. We'll do this together.
We're all in this together. Bam.
Support people who struggle with combat, huh? If there's a more perfect job for me out there, I don't know what it is.
Hello,
ready,
Bernie.
Bernadetta? Let's go.
I'm here to support you because you struggle in combat.
Why do I have to do this?
Why do you have to train, you mean?
It's not training, it's weird. This is torture and I'm gonna die.
Bernie, I don't think you're gonna perish from a little
Calm
training.
down.
Oh.
You'll only be fighting me.
You're lying. There are people hiding in this armor and they're gonna attack me, aren't they?
Okay, so usually I call Bernadette out for being, you know, a little too paranoid, but I looked around and I was like, oh, there's people here in armor. So, I can't blame her this time.
That armor isn't big enough for a person to hide in.
That's not true. The one on your right definitely is. And if they can fit in this armor, I feel like she's short enough to fit into any of these pieces of armor.
You don't know that. I could absolutely hide inside one.
I mean, yeah, okay. You probably could.
See? I was right.
Right.
Wait. This isn't the time for me to worry about that. The fact you're plotting against me is the issue here. Why do you hate me?
Look, Edelgard said we need to help people who struggle with fighting, all right? I'm just trying to put that into action.
Nah! You're gonna take me out with a surprise attack from the darkness! I know your game!
That is not his game. Caspar is the least likely to attack you from the darkness. He is the most likely to attack you and say, Rah! I'm coming to fight you head on! Rah!
How would I attack you from the darkness when we're standing in the middle of the training grounds in broad daylight?
Also true.
You think all these people walking by would see me try to murder you or whatever and just keep going?
No. They're watching me. I'm sure of it. Your armor is staring at me.
It is.
That's it. I'm out of here. I'm going home to enjoy a life of freedom without my father.
He is at Garrick Mock, so yeah, go for it.
You can't just run out on me here, Bernadetta. I mean, trying to detect people hidden in suits of armor, that's one of my father's traditional training drills. I don't know any other way to do it.
Wait, so there's actual people in these suits of armor.
I don't need your lousy support, so just leave me alone.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this kind of thing.
Well, there it is. I mean, she was right then. I think she's doing a pretty good job. Good on you, Bernie, because I thought he was serious. I was like, nobody can hide in that. I was like, yeah, they could, dummy. Yeah. Here, give me this. And that is our episode. I'm going to, as per usual, fight through all of this real quick. I wonder if we have a paralog this time. No. I'm going to fight through all of this real quick. And be back for our next episode. I probably will double down and do something. I'm not sure. I'm legitimately not sure. I am unsure, to say the least. About how the recording is gonna go for this. Because this November is a weird month. I guess I'm missing 2 Mondays. So on the 18th, after the 18th, I'll probably do a double recording for the next 2 Mondays. I might skip Raw on the 18th too, we'll see. A lot of things are about to go down. I'll be in Spain at the end of the month. Until next time, Toodaloo Flight Crew, thank you for watching.